the cult of personality. I know your anger, I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality.
Yo, how? Long Dan Silver here to teach everyone a lesson in job security. Now, clearly having a bit of competition between teammates will keep everybody sharp, but to be afraid of losing your livelihood is a different story. Now, last week the 49ers brought in Daunte Culpepper. Yes, the Daunte Culpepper, to see what he had left in the tank, and possibly light a fire under the arse of struggling quarterback Alex Smith. Here's a look at the Culpepper situation.
All right, close your mouth. Called up Daunte Culpepper for a tryout, saying he's just what the team needs to lighten the mood around camp.
Great move. Culpepper's a known quantity. He can put a smile on everyone's face with his goofy slapstick style of play.
Culpepper really has the tools to cheer everyone up. You can put him out there on 3rd and long and tell him to run the ball. Seeing a big old guy getting chased around is always a good time.
There's no greater joy than watching him absent-mindedly step on the back of a lineman's foot and topple under the pass rush like a cow in an avalanche.
Wrong! Biggest joy. The total hopelessness, I love it. Hey.
Yo, now, most of you know that Alex Smith decided to have a breakout performance, scoring 3 touchdowns and leading the 49ers to a huge victory over Tampa Bay. In the post-game news conference, Alex Smith responded to questions of how he attributed his breakout performance. And he said, quote, "I really have to thank Daunte Culpepper. He gave me back rubs and words of encouragement throughout the game. More importantly, after seeing how bad he was in practice, it made me feel so much better about my job security." End quote. Now the bigger story here is that Alex Smith may have in fact only thrown 2 touchdowns last week, not 3, which would instantly take him from breakout performance to adequate performer in seconds. Now take a look at the proof.
49ers stuck by the Eagles with a 1-point win Sunday, but not without a close call when Eagles coach Andy Reid challenged a third-quarter touchdown on the grounds and it was thrown by Alex Smith.
It can't be a touchdown. The video review conclusively shows the ball coming out of Alex Smith's hand. How did they miss it?
The way I understood it was Alex Smith threw the ball and his teammate Vernon Davis intercepted it.
No, that I get. Alex Smith throwing an interception. The ref should have made that clear.
Awful. As soon as the ball is snapped into Alex Smith's hands, blow the play dead. Nothing good is going to happen.
Yo, now that's it for me, kiddies. Now it's time to see what analyses Danny Ballgame can provide. Yo! Oh, hey there, Danny Ballgame here to bring you the Coach's Corner. See, last week the Bears got beat by the undefeated Lions, who look like they may never, ever lose a game ever again. So Coach decided to break down that play that sealed the deal for the Lions. So I'm going to show you what he showed us. Now cue up that footage. So here's a big touchdown run by Jahvid Best. Yes, you will notice Best running around the pile in the middle there. Yeah, good strategy. And then he comes back down to make all the Bears defensive players die for him. And as you can see here clearly, the Bears have no hope of actually getting to Best. Coach says that his downright running style, yeah, that's almost unstoppable. But I think, there's a typo there at the end. I don't know. Who's Barry Sanders? Now, the Oakland Raiders, they put together an inspirational win for their late owner, Al Davis, which included a dramatic stop late in the game where they picked off Matt Schaub in the end zone. Now what's more impressive is that Coach noticed that on the last decisive defensive play where they intercepted Schaub, the Raiders in fact only had 10 guys on the field. Yeah, take a look.
Monday in Houston, our Raiders insider Paul Gutierrez looked over the tape and counted only 10 Raiders on the field when Michael Huff intercepted Matt Schaub's pass in the end zone to seal the Raiders' win. There might have been 11 players, but you just couldn't see Al in pads. Divine intervention? I'm not saying.
Now, I asked Coach if he thought the ghost of Al Davis was that 11th man. And Coach, he just said Al Davis's ghost was around. If it was around, he'd be trying to find a way to possess the body of the Raiders head coach so he could find a way to make the Raiders lose. Obviously, I didn't know Al Davis very well for the last 10 years. That's all he did. Now, Coach did say that the 11th man was most likely off-screen in some terrible zone defense guarding no one, and the terrible Oakland coaching staff just forgot to let the guy know that he needs to get out there and help on the play. Change what's going on. Now, that's all the time I've got for today. I gotta get back to the game, so it's time to kick it over to Dansky Topshi. Here we go.
Oh, hello. My name is Dansky Topshi. I am the Fantasy Football Warrior. I am here to present to you the matchup of the week. It's the defending champion Nature Boys against Team Bear Power. In the Sunday Shootout matchup of the week, it's Brady versus Breeze. And we all know what Brady brings to the table. Sexiness. But let's take a look at how Drew Brees plans to counter the overall sexiness of Brady.
So, from 20 yards away, can this NFL quarterback sling it as precisely as a world-class archer? Drew, it's time to take aim. Has already hit an amazing 6 out of 6 bullseyes, which means if he doesn't hit another one, he's still more accurate than an Olympic archer. Drew's hit 9 out of 9. Can he run the table and hit a perfect 10 out of 10? To give you an idea of just how accurate Drew was, amazingly, 4 of his 20-yard darts hit in the dead center of the bullseye. And Olympic archers? They hit the dead center only once out of every 10 arrows.
The professor likes Bear Power in the matchup, and after watching that, I can't blame him. Check out the professor's full analysis on the message board, and send in those famed picks on who you think will win each fantasy matchup to theprofessor.fantasyrepublic@gmail.com. And remember, you can also send any other ideas or questions you have to fantasyrepublic@gmail.com. Now my time is short, and the show must be ended. Remember, always be silent, deadly. What? I need 3. Oh. Have honor. Oh, you mean that's the wrong 3? Oh. Compete. Play. Evolve. See you next week.